Okay, hello and welcome to Two Maggies Up Top, that Premier League podcast fueled by the Magnums. We're back again, episode 27. It's a special one, you know, my boy Big Pan's birthday. Let's go. If you don't already know, I'm your host, Big Kes, aka Kes Ferdinand, aka Kesley Fofana, putting in them performances even when I ain't eating, fam. Come on, big him up, big him up, big him up, big him up. Anyway, to my right, I've got my co-host, the birthday boy himself. You know the name. It's Big Pants, aka Paolo the Panio.
Hey,
come on, what you say, guys?
That one's hard.
Paolo the Panio, Paolo the Panio. What you say,
Love
man?
that. Oh, bro, I'm blessed to be. Actually, I was gonna say I'm a big man, but I'm not.
Can't spit that
Can't
on
say
there
it no
anymore.
more.
Come on.
But I'm still blessed to be here as always.
Do the 40 bars if
Big
you
three
want.
O's, fam.
You do the 40 bars if you want.
I'm a big man now. I am 30.
Yeah,
You come back when you only bought it back 10 years later.
Yeah.
My big man,
Try to.
It's like a big man. Let
it go, fam.
It's
You
gone.
are
the
the
dreads
now?
up, let it go.
You're looking a big man now, innit?
Yeah.
Just be the big man.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, thank you, boys.
Come on.
Gas to be as
Come
always.
on, come on. And to my left, we got my co-host. You know the name. It's Big Lows, aka Colo Torre. What you say, guys?
Oh, good, bro.
Yeah, Premier League legend this week, fam. You know what I'm saying? Invincible, double invincible.
Invincible.
Double, man, done it at Celtic. I never that one count, but yeah.
Oh, man, so sorry for me. Was that under Brendan?
It may,
Was it?
may have been.
I think it was, yeah.
Unbeaten season.
I can't see
But
him
Rangers are 2 games away from doing it again, so from
No,
times
fam.
getting done twice in the same league.
Yeah,
man.
no, listen. In that short period of time, in our lifetime.
Yeah.
Yeah, but on Rangers on job though, did anyone see what? Oh, please tell me you saw the thing what the Rangers done he left him, the Celtic guy. I'll have to show you at the end of the
What?
blood. The guy done a mad trick, yeah, and the ball went that way. The defender almost fell on the floor and went the other way, fam. It was a mad thing, fam.
I've not seen that.
It was a mad. I think it might have been Kent as well, you know. Done a mad thing, fam. Yeah, he done a mad thing.
He's techie.
But no, man, good to be here, man. Another episode for the man there.
Come on.
We're moving.
Yeah, we move.
Let's go.
You know what? Big Pan's birthday. Let me bust a little something before we dive in, man. Come on.
Was that LP? Yeah.
LP, you know. Is it the L no P?
So it's middle prosecco. The LP.
That's an LP. We ain't there yet, man.
Oh,
We need a few more YouTube subscribers before we get hit the LP. You know what I mean?
Or Magnum just to supply some drinks.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
Magnum, stop liking the post and just follow us back. You know them ones there, Sam. Yeah.
Spread positivity.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, for my Spotify listeners and man, shake up the bottle, fam. Oh shit. Get some, yeah.
Wait, no, just get that on top of the laptop.
No, your reactions are so
Fam, I wasn't expecting that, cuz. So apologies to the Spotify listeners and that. The champagne just bust up all over the place and that.
Hey, if I called it L no P, you weren't having it?
Yeah, trust me, you weren't having it.
Yeah, the last laugh, bro.
Yeah, trust me. Oh, we move.
Do you want to try that again, or?
We move. No, we're here, man. We move. Can't stop the vibes. Big Pan's birthday and that.
Come on. Thank you. Oh, bro, you had me there. You had me in stitches. Man. That's amazing.
Yeah, man. Big Pan's birthday.
I wish the
man.
listeners, or you know what, you have to subscribe to the channel now because of that.
Come on.
Just to see that clip alone.
Lads, your reactions are slow.
Man. Yeah, me. These cheaper bottles are aggressive, fam. You know them ones.
A man called it L no P and boy, what happened? Thank you.
But let's jump in, man. Let's jump in as we celebrate little life and that. And I bring your glass back. Let me fill you up, cuz. Let me fill you up.
Big Kes, you know.
Yeah.
Barman. Come on.
Come on. The reason why I'm not diving as I'm pouring, because the first topic's a little bit serious, so I want to get me respect and that. Yeah, so boom, let's dive into the week's topics. Where I want to start before we even jump in is, boy, the Dalian Atkinson case. For those that don't know, Villa player that was killed by the cops in the UK in 2016. It's come out today that man was tased for 33 seconds and kicked in the head. The jury was informed. The trial's ongoing, so I just want to say we hope justice prevails on my man. Man was only 48, man, so get me, hope justice prevails there. Let's move though. UEFA have expanded the squad size for the Euros from 23 to 26. Now, I mean, I don't think that sounds like big news, but all I know is a couple men are getting life.
Yeah, 100%.
That we've never seen the Euros, blood. I think that means Jesse Lingard's in.
Slightly.
If England are taking 26 men now, that guarantee his place?
You would have not taken him.
I thought it'd be pretty simple as an England manager, innit? Like who you pick, for example.
Mm-hmm.
I want to take the man in form. Like I thought that was kind of plain and simple. You got guys that are obviously techie ballers, the best ballers in the country,
yeah.
or for your country, and then surely you take guys in form around them.
But do you think this makes Southgate's situation a lot easier?
Yeah.
Because he can take them free. I mean, even James Maddison, someone like Maddison.
Yeah.
Man, he's got a look in. I mean, he's not been playing too well recently, but he gets a look in, nah?
But then you can take more risks now, innit? Because then.
But can you do that with?
You take more risks though, innit?
Can you do it with any player? Does it have to be one goalkeeper and another two?
No, I don't think it
Yeah.
has.
It's just as a squad, isn't it?
It's
You ain't
squad.
telling you got to take them. That's the manager.
No, because I think they're not
No,
really
it's-
free goalkeepers.
you have to get free
Or
goalkeepers,
Is that like a rule thing or is that just a selective thing?
I thought it was a rule thing.
I doubt you. I doubt you need to take an extra keeper. Though. I don't know about the rules and that, but.
I was saying if they try to say, oh well, one position has to be a keeper or whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Nah. I think it's just.
Yeah,
Right, so it can be free any players from
This is
anywhere.
unprecedented, isn't it? So I don't know what the exact rules are on it, but I doubt they're coming on that kind of talk.
Nah, fair.
23-man squad, isn't it?
But I think you're right. I think it gives Jesse and a few other men a chance.
Yeah,
Might
man.
be a good chance though.
So listen.
It could be also a cop out.
It could be, but all I'm saying is, they could not have tailored the situation for England to win the Euros any better. So if Southgate flops this year, it's the biggest flop of all.
So when
Do
he
you know what,
flops
though?
this,
Okay,
when he
when he
flops
flops.
this.
Talk about that though, just quickly with Jesse Lingard and that. This is actually making Jude Bellingham's life probably a lot easier.
Bellingham was in for me, fam.
I don't think he would have had the bollocks to pick Bellingham.
Really?
For
Man
the
was
squad.
picking Bellingham when he couldn't even make it in the country, fam. For the last man couldn't even get into England and Bellingham was in the
Yeah,
squad.
I thought he wouldn't take him though. He's still too young, but mad.
I don't know if you see what Bellingham's doing on.
Yeah, he's doing
now,
stuff,
he's
yeah.
in for me, boy.
And now Sancho's back as well. So all those guys that maybe potentially have been off injury, them guys are in.
Nah, big man team, Southgate, you got no excuse not to win this Euros, you know. Big man team. Nah, you got no excuse.
Oh,
You got too many ballers at the minute.
Should do well.
Oh wow. Okay, boom. Next thing I want to look at is the Premier League social media boycott. So it was started by the Premier League. They took a weekend away from posting on social media. This has since been backed by the likes of Sky Sports and a lot of massive other sports media pages. The idea behind it is to combat racism. This is their gesture, and this is what they've done. What do you make of that? The boycott.
My honest opinion. I get
Honesty
they're trying to
only.
make, I get they're trying to make moves, and I guess it is a step in the right direction. Step too late or step when stuff could have happened previously that hasn't happened. Agreed. And I'll tell you what. Hopefully it's just coincidence. They couldn't have chosen a better weekend for people not to notice. Because I'll tell you what, I was little weekend. Little weekend.
Yeah,
And
back
boy,
holiday weekend and that.
If you told me they did this boycott this weekend,
Blood.
I would never have known.
If you noticed, because Sky Sports have posted like 52 times in fucking 24 hours, otherwise you would have known.
Yeah.
On the real, I think it's weak.
Yeah.
It's weak, man. And there's no real gesture about it, is in the sense of like, we wanna do this to force the hands of these social media companies, whatever, blah blah. Like they're not gonna care, bro. It's a weak move.
It doesn't do much.
And just doing it for a weekend, like it's weak, man.
I just think to combat that, I think you're right. This gesture on its own, it doesn't do much. The only counter argument I'd offer is when you're calling for change and people take action, no matter how big or small, can you then? I mean, I guess you can, but
you expect the bigs in those situations to be the one that come out with the most.
all I'm saying is if you're campaigning for change, you know it all starts with a step. So when you're campaigning for change, I feel that maybe you should acknowledge any attempt at change. But to be fair, this is bullshit. I don't understand why what this does in it. So yeah, it's
You tried.
I tried playing devil's advocate. It didn't really.
No, it's fair. It's fair.
You know what I mean? I don't personally know what the boycott does in it because you took a weekend off tweeting.
Yeah.
I don't know what it does.
You're still getting them fucking...
You ain't-
When you tell me you're deactivating until something's
Trust
done,
me.
then I can. That's something strong.
Yeah, honestly.
But a weekend, yeah, it's an empty gesture in it. Let's be real. Alright, but let's move on though. Let's move on. Mourinho breaking news. Has gone to Roma.
Wow.
Next season.
Boom, from next season. So, I mean, big man thing. We were questioning whether this guy was done, what his next job is. Man landed Roma. Now, Roma, we know they're not. They've struggled in Italy. But it's a big club considering
It's a
how
big
we
club.
performed, isn't it?
In
And they're
Rome.
not a bad club.
In Rome.
Nah.
Do you know what it is? They've never recovered from the
Totti.
Rossi Totti era, innit?
Yeah.
They're alright. They're alright. They've got Mickey in that, innit?
Listen, they're a couple
Sorry,
signings
man.
away from competing. In that league, yeah, we know how fucking topsy-turvy that league is, yeah? They're a few signings away to being competitive.
He's got Pedro as well, isn't he?
Let's be real. I mean, Mourinho, we know at this kind of club, he'll do. I think he'll do well at Roma, innit? How is? I think his name.
I think he's going to do well there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I expect him to do well there.
And England, as the quality for what he's compared to in the Prem, is nowhere near. So he will have weaker opponents.
Yeah, well, you think of it.
You get what I'm saying?
If you look at it at the minute, it's Inter Milan have just won it under Conte. That's a good rivalry there already. AC Milan are relying on a 50-year-old Ibrahimovic. You've got Juventus have fallen off.
Yeah. Napoli.
Napoli are,
They're aging a bit in certain places,
yeah.
innit?
Mourinho's got. If you can go there, make a few signings.
Sweet.
I think he'd do well, man.
Yeah.
Is Dzeko still there?
Dzeko's still
but
there.
he's 33 now, I think.
Yeah,
he is.
Pedro's there.
Yeah, Pedro's
30
there. Yeah.
odd.
Yeah,
They are kind of aging.
they are. Who else they got? there?
Mkhitaryan.
Mkhitaryan,
Smalling.
Yeah, them United men are pissed. Them United men.
They thought they escaped, innit?
They thought they escaped.
They escaped Alcatraz, man. They were like, oh shit.
Mourinho put the like, hello, motherfucker.
I'll be back.
Oh, nah, Smalling is
Yeah,
pissed.
he's pissed.
Man was playing well out there as well, yeah. It's Mourinho. Nah, I feel for Smalling, you know.
No, he's lucky. No, he's lucky, man. He ain't going nowhere. They have to play small. They ain't got no else.
Yeah, mad one. So now we'll keep an eye on Mourinho, but I don't know how he's blagged this one, boy. Man ain't done a good job since 2014.
But it's his name, innit?
Yeah,
That's what he lives off, bro.
Nah, facts.
It's a brand, innit?
Yeah.
like,
To be
you know what I'm
fair,
saying?
he brings a
Shows
lot of
Mourinho.
like publicity to Roma,
It's a
innit?
brand, man.
Yeah. So it's probably a good fit, innit? It's probably a good fit. Let's be
Yeah.
real.
I'll be interested to see what he does there.
Yeah.
I would.
The transfer window will tell a lot, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't think everyone always says like after each job he's like maybe Mourinho's going to change the way he is now or
Nah,
you know what I
he's
mean.
not, he's not.
Mourinho's. I don't think we're going to expect anything different from Mourinho.
But I just think it's a great opportunity in Italy at the minute.
Oh yeah. To shake it up.
To shake it up.
There's a gap there
Because
somewhere.
Inter Milan have won it this season, but they can be caught if there's a quality side on them.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Watch your space
Yeah,
for
we'll
that,
see.
man. Boy, to what I'm reading, moving on to Man United. So the Man United Liverpool game on Sunday was postponed because the Man United fans have kicked up a stink on Sunday, invaded the stadium, protesting against their owners. Now,
I've got a question.
go on.
Who let these guys in?
This is what I want to know.
Who let them in, fam?
But
Someone must have let them in.
I don't. But big man thing, yeah. I don't even know if to be a security guard at a football ground, yeah.
There's no security guard.
I don't even know if you need a security badge. Because I mean, with the guys at Arsenal, yeah, I don't think they're real security
Look,
guards.
did you see
They just bring in the man them to look a bit tough, but they're not really looking to risk it.
Please
for the
tell- please
job.
tell me
They're
you
not
saw-
getting paid enough. They're not on it. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Please tell me you saw the guy, they showed the video of the steward. And they all doing the madness and the steward just stand there, just walking up and down, fam.
I don't blame him.
No, fam.
For the pay that he's on, yeah. Listen, I'll be
Yeah,
legally
but
blind,
also-
fam.
Yeah,
Like,
when there's
with it-
bare man like that, yeah, what are you going
What
to
are
do
you
as
doing?
well?
What are you doing?
Stand there, innit?
What are you doing? Because
Nah.
obviously they're only expecting staff. Do you know what I mean? Staff, people that work there.
Big man, the first guy that tries to break in, I'll probably try to punch him up or keep him out and let you know. When I see the next 10, 15, 20 in it, yeah. You know what, yeah? What's my hourly wage? Oh, yeah, no, it's long. Them man ain't getting paid
Okay,
enough.
man, them toilets to
Yeah,
your
nah,
left.
I'm sorry.
Bars over there,
And
and
there's,
the bitches through
listen,
there.
there's no training for that. I don't care. There's no training.
Trust me.
And they probably rotate between the bar staff and the security and that. It's all the same. Nah,
Trust
trust
me.
me.
I know,
Oh,
bro.
boy.
Yeah, it's mad time. Well, I've done it at Tottenham a few times. When I used to work at Tottenham back in the day, bro. I've ever seen that fucking steward.
Oh,
the stewards
just pass that down and that.
Wait, don't touch it, man. Them stewards don't get paid enough, fam.
Yeah, so.
And any man know you're an Arsenal fan? Man went Tottenham
Nah,
there.
nah.
Bro, I was working in it. I'm thinking,
Yeah.
my excuse was obviously I was at 16, 17, I was like, yo, we're taking money from the rival club.
Yeah.
I put it in my pocket.
No,
Did they know though you were an Arsenal fan?
Yeah, a couple of them do.
Yeah, I knew a few Tottenham men. There's a few men.
Vice versa, man. Just do what they do, innit?
Man.
But nah, this, I mean, again, it comes back to similar to the whole like Premier League social media boycott and that, yeah, what impact is it really going to have? So Arsenal done the same thing the other day, Kroenke out and boom, boom. And I said this the other day on the pod. Okay, you got the game postponed. If anything, you've made it your season a bit harder now because I don't know where they're fitting in this fixture now between now and the end of the season. Their thing is packed out. So, boom. Then when it comes to looking at punishments and that, yeah, it's techie because I don't think they will, but let's say they also dock Man United points. These protests now, it's cutting off your nose to spite your face because now the team you support is suffering. These owners ain't suffering. If Man United got docked 3 points, yeah, the person that suffers the least is the Glazers.
Yeah,
the Glazers, fam. They're only going to get their Champions League.
What about if they went from 4th to 5th? That'll lose them millions and millions of revenue.
Yeah.
Second,
just because it would second to third.
But if that was the case, yeah, who do you think's feeling that more? Let's say that was the case. They went from 4th to 5th.
I think
and they end up in Europa League, yeah.
No,
well, you think that the owners will feel that more than the fans?
No, the fans will feel it more, but I'm not saying the owners are going to feel it.
You hurt their pockets a bit, but big man
it's going to hurt their pockets a lot.
Yeah, but the fans will be burning more than the owners would.
Yeah, of course.
The owners will get over it. Okay, look, we lost revenue. The fans, you know what I mean? Unless you're fully willing to kill the club to get the owners up, like it's like.
Well, you know when I went to watch Dortmund, a couple of years ago, we met a girl there after we were drinking and stuff, yeah. We was all drinking with like these German fans, and there was a girl there who came. And she said she got banned from the club, talk about madness of fans. She got banned from the club for chaining herself to the outside and trying to marry it.
Yeah, I mean...
Because I think you can marry objects in it, so she genuinely wouldn't leave until she got married to the club. And then she got a 2-year ban or something.
Like, you know, people do this madness, yeah. At the time, it seems, like a great idea, whatever, yeah. You talk to these men down the line, yeah, they're regretting that, blood.
Yeah.
They're regretting that.
2-year ban.
Yeah, the owners have forgotten about you, fam. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just don't know about the whole...
Lad, what is wrong with people?
Yeah, I don't know.
Mad at it.
I don't know. I think breaking into the stadium is a bit too far as well. I'm not going to lie to you.
Listen, they've done their thing, man. I ain't going to say nothing.
Yeah. I hear that.
Sometimes extreme cases.
Desperate times for desperate measures. Yeah, I hear you. And maybe that is the case, innit? But I just think, again, this is like the Kroenke thing. The game getting postponed to the weekend, have the owners really felt any impact? I guess it takes continued pressure, innit?
I don't know where they're going to fit that in, boy.
We'll
be interested to see.
Yeah, it was be very interesting.
Hopefully just before the Europa League final if we make it.
Trust me. But we need to get there first, so...
Yeah, so if we make it, innit?
Yeah, so don't get me started on that one, boy, because Arteta caught life the other night, but we move. Boy, on to your club. The Chelsea boys, bit of positivity coming out of your club. I like what I see here. So Chelsea have announced that from July the 1st, there'll be a supporter presence at board meetings.
Yeah, love that.
Yeah, nothing says damage limitation like reactive action, but nonetheless, we like to see it.
No, I like
so
that.
We applaud that. I think that's, to be honest with you, I think this sort of thing leaning towards the fans being involved and having a bit more involvement in club decisions is always going to be beneficial.
It should have been the case from day one.
It should have been.
And it was, when you're a smaller club, it is. Mm-hmm. You have, you know what I'm saying? Even when you used to watch Sunderland Till I Die, they still got their fans. When they used to go to all the meetings and stuff.
Yeah.
Should be like that for every club, no matter how big or small.
Yeah. Even if you just do the ones where you have them there and you're like, yeah. And behind the scenes, it's like, yeah, we ain't fucking doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Enter Super League. That's exactly that's exactly why shit like that happens.
Trust me. But even if you just gas us, give us the illusion that we're involved. Like, okay, yeah. Oh, is that what you want? Yeah. And then behind the scenes, you're like, yeah, we ain't fucking doing that. But yeah, cool.
Sorry, Dave. While you're here, can you just make us all a cup of tea and a bit of coffee? I'll see you over the. You just invited us to do tea and coffee.
Just all it says is supporter presence. Yeah, you don't say what them supporters are doing, blood.
So Patrick, if you just hold up the tray like this, and if you just turn it around.
Yeah, the guy that makes the coffees is a Chelsea fan.
We'll put 2 sugars in.
Hey, they're smart. They're smart, innit? Supporter presence. I didn't even think of that, blood. What are they doing? Oh, he's on the door.
I love you, Chelsea. I'm only joking.
Nah, that's what he is. Hey, Leonard Abramovich, that's what he's doing, fam.
Listen, now we're looking at Thomas Tuchel like, everyone's questioning it.
They got them fans on the
door. They do make good decisions. They actually, on a more serious note, they banned a fan recently as well from the club for 10 years.
For what?
For anti-Semitic.
They come, to be fair, though, they've always come down heavy on anti-Semitism. They have.
Yeah,
Anything,
yeah.
like,
Well,
let's be
Susan
real.
Abramovich is more so, but yeah.
I know, but
They
like,
come out on racism.
but anti-Semitism, they've always like
Yeah,
stamped
so-
down on it, innit? Do you know what I mean?
10 years though, ban. That's
What I don't
crazy,
get with these though, with these football bans, yeah, is I don't get how they work in it, because if you ban a football fan from the stadium, yeah, when you go stadium, you don't need ID in it. So even if she's recognising the man and he shaves his hair and comes back, how are you knowing that that's my man?
No,
Like,
even at Chelsea, a lot of times now they have first layers, and then they like will approach you and stuff, and like, you remember blah blah blah, you got your membership card, blah blah blah, make sure it's all, you know what I mean?
Nah,
I think
but
that
I'm
sounds
talking-
like, fam.
yeah.
I just went, yeah, they
Yeah.
realise we'll cut
No,
off.
sometimes they stop you in it.
But let's say for instance,
If Kes was doing it, he cuts off his dreads, for example.
yeah, if I got banned for calling Kante a flipping whatever, yeah, and they gave me a ban, yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
and then I cut my hair off, come back with a cap and whatever, how are they knowing that's me?
Nah, they're not gonna know, innit? But I don't know.
That's not when they say give him a lifetime ban. I'm like, big man.
Oh, but what
How you
intent?
mention it?
That's intent. We just spoke about boycott, yeah? It was soft. 10-year ban regardless, it will actually deter a lot more fans.
Nah,
Yeah?
listen,
Do you know what I mean?
I've seen a
10-year ban, that's a hard line, isn't it?
We know a guy, yeah, that got banned from driving, and he carried on driving, fam. They couldn't even catch a man who was banned from
Yeah, but a
driving.
lot more people will think about saying, I don't want to get a 10-year ban, so I'm not going to do that. Do you get me? It's a good deterrent.
But there's no, but for driving, yeah, you're actually ID'd, fam. With this, you're not even ID'd. So
I know,
so once you give your name in or whatever.
Yeah, so basically, I think that obviously you're talking about the punishment, yeah, but it carries less threat when it's not
Yes.
enforceable. So it's like me saying to you, if
but-
you do X, Y, Z, yeah, you can get 20 years in prison, but it's impossible to catch you. You know what I mean? Like, it's not.
So
Gonna,
what I was saying is the less confident people would have seen that, who were going to try to do it. Yeah. And then probably just said, I'm not going to bother doing it.
Yeah, I hear you. The intent, we can give it the intent. I think, you know what, I think sometimes in this whole thing, we've got to accept an effort to improve things. You know what I mean? That's what I was trying to say earlier. Whether it's enough, it's subjective in it, but yeah, we respect the whole.
It's interesting.
Yeah, we respect the intent.
Yeah,
like
the
you said.
intent, I think, yeah.
Sticking on Chelsea quickly, the women have just made the Champions League final.
Yeah, big ups to the women.
Yeah, no. Emma Hayes doing the thing. We
Hayes.
spoke about Emma Hayes
Yeah.
a few episodes ago, and this is the thing we were talking about, because we were talking about Emma Hayes for the Wimbledon man's job. And when you think of it now, yeah, it's a violation. It's a violation. We're talking about
Not backing it for
what?
Chelsea-
Wimbledon man's job.
Chelsea-
Champions League final.
Chelsea women have been about for 15 years, fam. AFC Wimbledon have been about for about 100 years. Come on, man, put respect on it.
Like, she
because-
just made the Champions League final. We're talking about League One.
Listen,
fam.
there's about 12 teams competing, fam. No, let's put that.
That was it, bro.
No, you know what?
Man was
You know
dancing
what?
like,
You
yeah,
got rated.
make
No,
women's game,
I'll get
man.
rated.
Nah,
No, because you're getting
Who did you tell to listen last week?
No,
you told
no.
someone to listen last week, innit?
Man,
Man City,
no.
listen, Man City women, you're in the techie, yeah? No,
Yeah.
listen. The game has evolved and the game has got a lot better, yeah? A lot better in terms of the quality of personnel, the players. Because I tell you what, back in 10 years ago, yeah, all I knew was Kelly Smith. And what's the
You were saying Champions League finals.
And Yankee.
Oh, Yankee, yeah.
Rachel Yankee.
yeah.
I don't know no one else, yeah?
Alex
Now
Smith.
you might. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Only because for BBC.
Yeah.
More for BBC though. But okay. Now the game has got better. They've developed.
But we're saying Champions League final is still the equivalent of League One.
Oh, you put it, man. You put it.
Michael just made
the
the
Champions
Champions League final, yeah.
No, you
And
put
let's
it.
talk about Wimbledon.
Alright, cool. Alright, cool. But if you
AFC Wimbledon.
If you win, no. On a roll though, no, you're right though. You're right. I know you killed me. No, you're right though. I tell you what, yeah.
Ooh.
No. On that, yeah. Watch your back. On that one, yeah.
Oh,
If AFC Wimbledon win League One, what club's getting more money? You can't tell me for guaranteed, fam.
nah,
no,
I strongly
can't.
think it'll be the Women's Champions League.
Nah, blood.
Yeah, nah, I don't know.
Bruv, League One, it's not even Championship.
No,
Yeah.
They played at Wimbledon. They
I'll
played.
Google it.
Okay, even if they got to play a final, they played at Wembley, fam. Where's the Champions League final, fam?
Huh?
Women's final. Where's the Champions League women's final?
I don't actually know.
Yeah, I don't know if you.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, fam. No one knows, fam.
Yeah, but it don't
know. So in terms of the game, yeah, don't get me wrong.
I'm gonna
It's
Google
Chelsea, it's the Champions League, but the game ain't been about for a long time. It hasn't got the history, yeah?
Hey.
You can't tell me about Alan Shearer doing a mad thing. Bro, you score 50 goals in this league, you're top goal scorer in the whole league, fam.
Basically, what?
There's different levels in it.
250,000 euros, £250,000 for winning the Champions League Women's.
Basically, what Lowe is saying.
Wait, what did you reply to? League One promotion, yeah?
Oh no, that hit 250 bags, fam.
What Lowe is saying is, yeah, to women's football, the game has improved and whatever, yeah.
Go
But
Cowboy,
you got a long way to go.
No, but on the real, if we're being real though, they actually have still got a bit to go in it. They got a long way
Yeah,
to
and
go
like
to
I
get
said
to
the other day, considering
can't-
that, but I'm saying they always been playing catch up. Considering that the game was illegal in England for 50 years, they're behind in that sense. But as I said,
You can't listen. So why do they get the super jump up to being equivalent to men? It doesn't work like that, fam.
Okay, but
Bro,
no,
it must be low,
But
you
do you know the gap between Champions League final and League One? I mean, we're talking
Women's football Champions League final. It's not the men's Champions League final. That's the elite of the game, though. But we're being real. It's the elite of the game, fam.
Hey, listen.
It's the elite of
Man
the game,
is
fam.
trying to get the feminists out and
It's
force,
not
man.
it's not about. I'm just
Nah,
being real talk.
I hear
It's
you,
real
I hear
talk.
you.
It's more so about people watching it, the money in the game still.
Yeah.
You're still well behind, bro.
They are behind.
I thought I just see the upper stack, man.
Yeah,
Well, you can't get what you win for. How much
League
you get
One.
for winning League One?
Must be low, fam, because I can't see it.
yeah. I could.
From day when you get £250,000, yeah, there's blood. A bandman's getting more than that for a week, fam. They're getting that for their whole club, fam. If they win the elite competition, you're trying to say it's not. Trying to say it's the same levels as what?
No, I'm not saying it's the same.
Okay, what's the
It's
same
the
levels as? What's the same levels as? Go on. Same levels as what?
Do you mean,
Blood.
fam?
Listen, when we say we league
No,
one,
no. What's the
because
same levels as? No, don't try to defend
hold on,
something.
no,
What's
but,
the same levels as?
let me just add to that, yeah, because what you just said, you looked up winning League One, yeah. Wimbledon are scrambling in League One. They're not trying to win League One, blood. They're trying to avoid League Two, yeah. And we're talking about Champions League. But listen, we move, man. Well, all I'm trying to say is, yeah, well done to Chelsea and Emma Hayes, guys.
Fam, you come for me, fam. I was just protecting myself.
We didn't even come for you, fam.
Yes, you did. He went straight onto me, fam, when it comes to women's football.
Right.
team.
Yeah, listen, let's dive in though, man. Boy, weekend fixtures. So we know the Man United game was postponed.
We're talking about the women's.
This guy.
So I just wanted to make sure,
He's not gonna let that go, you know.
You might have to go shampers before.
Lowey, relax.
No, trust.
Go
easy, bro.
I'm gonna gas it, yeah. My man come through, said he got champers, yeah. And it's Prosecco.
No, I forgot it.
Nah, no, you didn't forget.
I'm not gonna sing what we sing on the weekend about Palace.
No, I beg you.
I know you hated it. We mentioned it earlier that you hated that, fam.
Not to
You felt
say,
uncomfortable.
Man, still come through the Prosecco rather than the LP. Like, yeah, nice. Say less.
I ordered-
We move.
I
We
ordered-
move.
I ordered everyone's
We
KFC.
move. We move.
Yeah.
That's a KFC, fam.
On Sunday, fam. I ordered the whole tent for KFC.
I know that.
I should see no boo, fam.
Everyone thank me for that food, boy.
Yo, Gaucho or something, fam.
You move, fam.
You don't try it, you know.
Yeah, man, let's move. Let's move. I'll come back to that off camera, fam. Thank you. Listen, I've got the KFC.
And the tent.
And the booth. The tent, fam.
We'll carry this on off camera. Just Alright, but boom, weekend fixtures. So yeah, we know the Man United Liverpool game was postponed. Or abandoned? Postponed. Yeah, postponed. They'll play it later. That would have been a big fixture this weekend. So yeah, City played Palace. Now, obviously, if Man United had played their game and lost, City would have been crowned champions this weekend.
Yeah.
That hasn't happened, so they've got to wait a little bit longer, but it's still inevitable. So yeah, City going to Selhurst Park. To be honest with you, I watched this game. Palace first half, they did well. Kept it 0-0.
They did.
Limited City to a few chances. Had a few chances themselves. But yeah, City just showed their quality second half, man.
Did they make a lot of changes in that game?
Man City.
Yeah.
They
Sure,
made change. They did make
Aguero
change.
was
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Reina wasn't playing, Foden wasn't playing. There's a few men that were
Mahrez didn't play.
played. Diaz didn't play.
Aguero, come on.
Robert
I think they
Diaz
made like
finished.
7 changes, no joke, you know?
Yeah.
So,
But
what-
the team
what
they got,
finish,
yeah.
Yeah.
Their 7 changes, yeah,
It's
it's still
different.
first team.
Fam, they've got a squad A, B, C,
Like-
and probably D.
Can you imagine that they've made 7 changes and they bring in Aguero?
Yeah, it's mad.
It's
They
mad.
have though, bro.
It's mad.
You could
Mad.
go through half the alphabet of Man City and think, oh, blood, they've got another team.
Yeah, no, they have. So, yeah, Man City, played very well. Aguero took his goal, brilliant. Ferran Torres as well, getting on the score sheet.
Yeah, so Aguero is now 1 goal away from Rooney's record.
What one?
Oh, was it really?
Goals, the
Premier
most
League.
amount of goals in one club.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I know he went to fourth in the all-time Premier League
yeah.
behind is it Andy Cole.
So yeah, but obviously the guy's only got 4 games now to beat it.
Yeah,
And he's not even guaranteed to start.
yeah.
Well, he might be now if they win the league.
Maybe, yeah,
Nah,
maybe.
I think as well if he's gonna go, Pep will play him the last few games.
Yeah, if they win the league, of course as well. Why would he not?
I just don't see Pep as a sentimental guy though. I just see him as the win at all costs.
That's what I'm saying. If they win it by next week,
Club
it's 3 games left, isn't it?
Club legend, yeah. Nah, fair.
And they might be looking for him for Champions League, so he needs the.
Yeah.
I mean, he needs the.
I just think I think with this game we didn't learn anything new. Palace put up a bit of a fight. But Palace are a weird team, man. You look at them. Sometimes I think they're trash, and other times I look at them and think they're actually half decent.
They played some good football.
It's not even a good football. I mean,
No, they had some good football against City.
yeah, they did. They did. Zaha for me, if he doesn't leave this summer, you might as well just sign a new deal with Palace.
Yeah.
Because
Get your
so
money,
for
fam.
will he, won't he? You might as well get your P at
Get your
Palace.
money
man.
right, fam.
Yeah, because then man, I don't know how long he's got left on his current contract, innit?
Probably about 4 years or something.
Yeah, no. But I feel for him sometimes because he plays the whole game vexed, yeah. And you know when you're like, that is, but you know when like everyone around you is just shit.
That was like Casa FIFA the other day, fam. I played Vex, he was a baller, fam, when he was Vex.
Man was like,
Yeah.
on to it, you know.
The pro club stick is different, isn't it? Yeah, it's mad. But
Sorry.
Zaha, he just plays like a man that's just 10 times better than everyone around him, yeah, not on his level, so he just pissed the whole time. Yeah, I don't know. If he doesn't move now, I don't know,
I'm
man.
sorry, if you rated yourself that highly, then I think you don't sign that big contract in it to keep you there for that long period of time.
You can say that, but I don't know. Are you turning down Big P?
Your money's right though. Your money was always P before. You just want big on P. And I get it, you deserve it at that club, but I'm just thinking if you want to be better, sign yourself up to these 5-6 year deals. Then
Yeah, I mean, he did want to come to Arsenal, innit?
They also do that with players though, so they're worth more.
of course, that's what I'm saying,
But yeah,
but
so
that's
like-
why they obviously they entice them in it.
Yeah. I hear that, innit? I just listen. Someone's got to come in for him. I look at his age now. He's 29. I think. Ooh, yeah.
And you know his value.
He's
is
only
so
got
high,
one deal left in him, and if it's going to be at Palace, then he'll stay there. And then he'll go like America or.
But the thing is, I don't even look at Palace and think like they're gonna try to kick on from where they are. I just still see.
No, but
them
that
as-
doesn't matter because
I just
they
see
were
them-
never going to try kick on from the last time he was going to leave. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
always the same story. That's why he should leave, innit?
Yeah, no, I hear that.
get what I'm
Where does he go then?
Oh, he goes nowhere, fam.
That's what I'm saying. But
Like,
what?
I reckon Everton or something like that would be
But
really good
Everton
for him.
spent money
But-
last year, man.
Big and big man thing. I know Everton have
They're
give,
Merseyside Spurs,
yeah, trust me, and we'll get onto them, yeah. But I know they give you the illusion
What
of.
about Arsenal then?
Well, no,
Sign
but
someone, fam.
no, Arsenal. We should have signed him at that time. But you see, Everton, they give you the illusion of, oh, we're kicking on for Europe and that. But in reality, how much better than Palace are they? They don't. When have they got into Europe?
They don't win nothing.
They don't win nothing. They're not
No.
going up. They're not winning. They're not going down. They're like, you know what I mean? Is that much of a step up? Most people say yes, but if you break it down and look at Everton in recent time, not to qualify for Europe since David Moyes got them into the qualifiers for Champions League back in 05 or whatever year it was. Yeah, it seems like a step up, but is it that much of a step up, really?
No.
Do you know what I mean?
I do hear that.
Yeah.
Listen, let's move on anyway. Chelsea, Fulham, the old West London derby. Boy, Fulham. We know about Chelsea. Fulham put up a good fight, I think.
Yeah, they did.
Which a lot of the team struggling. They're fighting hard at the minute. I think your man did well to combat that. Your boy Kai, I'm gonna let you speak on him, boy, because he looked good.
Yeah, he did.
Mason Mount come through again as well.
Boy.
What do you make of the game plan, man?
Yeah, man. Listen, I'm proud of the boys. It was a big 3 points, to be honest. Like Fulham have obviously got better. I knew they were always said they're going to go down in it, but their squad has improved over the season. And it's one of them games where, because it's a derby as well, even though I'm not saying it's similar in match, but a derby, anything can happen in it. So I think we did well to get the 3 points, which is the most important thing. But yeah, man, Kai. Again, I'm not going to gas it, but he's looking. I hope this is a taste of what we're going to get next season.
Okay.
Because he's looking very, very. He's just looking a lot more confident.
Yeah.
Even the way he walks about the pitch and runs about the pitch. Before, I'm seeing him a bit scrawny and like a bit shy of the ball and like don't really know what to do with it. Kind of.
He's now growing in confidence.
Yeah, and I feel like he's becoming a bit of a man now in that sense. He's like, fuck it, I'm going to come for the challenge, innit?
Yeah.
And Mason Mount, the touch for the first goal, what a touch, and then what a pass.
Quality.
And I'm going to shout out Timo as well, because even though he didn't score, again, he had a good pass with Kai for his second, so I'm shouting my man out as well.
Okay.
But it was good, man. It was good.
Yeah. Do you watch the game, Liz?
I watched some of the game.
Yeah.
I caught up on the highlights, and I agree with Kai Havertz. But again, the man's a young man. So I don't know what Tuchel's done or the system works for him or whatnot. And we all spoke about it. Havertz was a guy that needed to play through the middle. Yeah, we all agreed on that. So playing him out wide never got the best out of him. So now if the pressure's off, or it's the whole German link-up thing, or what, I don't know.
He can grow into his position.
He can grow into it.
He looks a lot confident, man.
A 10-ish role, or whether that's a false 9 role.
Yeah.
Listen, props to him, innit? He's looked decent, but I think Chelsea have stamped their authority on this because I look at him now and I don't look at the games as such in terms of getting wins. It's in terms of how they're winning.
Yeah.
And for me, you beat West Ham, who are on form. You're going to beat Fulham now in a derby. You know, you got an FA Cup final soon.
Yeah.
So that form is so important for me going into it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
facts, yeah.
So that's kind of how I see it now. Do I see Chelsea top 4? Yeah, I said earlier. A few episodes ago, I thought Chelsea would be in that top 4.
Yeah.
Alongside Leicester.
Yeah.
But what can I say? Tuchel's come in. If he gets them an FA Cup, the top 4.
It's interesting though because it's gone from Tuchel's taking them from, you know, struggling and whatnot.
We're
Say.
in Champions League.
Exactly. So this is what I'm going to say. Tuchel's taking them from struggling and whatnot to all of a sudden having a lot to play for. You could potentially win an FA Cup and a Champions League and finish top 4. If that happens, yeah, big man team. I don't know. I'm not going to forfeit now, yeah, but I've got to big up my man.
Yeah, no, you have to.
You have to.
I want to see man with a Tuchel top up with number 1.
Yeah,
Tuchel number 1.
I'm not gonna. I don't think we will do it.
Nah, trust me.
But if we do it,
if you do that,
I think we're gonna get. I think we're gonna go top 4
FA
Cup, and we're gonna miss out on the Champions League.
Yeah, don't get twisted. That FA Cup final could be tricky.
It could be tricky, but the way we're playing right now, like Lowe said, when Atletico did the team.
Leicester conceded a lot of goals at the moment.
West Ham
they always conceded.
Did the team. He's always read his opponents well. Even Madrid, we were a much better team. Did the team. Like he knows his opponents. I feel like he'll shut them down.
I think Brendan Rodgers though is and obviously we'll touch on them man in the next game, but I think Brendan Rodgers will be a formidable opponent.
Oh yeah.
And I think he's honestly.
He's a great coach.
When I see him being linked to the Tottenham job in that year, I'm thinking, on what planet do you leave Leicester and go to Spurs? I'm sorry, and I'm like Spurs. Arsenal shit as well. I'll say it right now. We're shit. Oh, cool. We're not. But why would you leave Leicester now?
Yeah, to go Spurs.
Leicester
now, though, obviously.
But this is what I'm saying, and it comes down to the whole thing about historic names. Leicester now are a big team. Forget the history of the club and whatever. In today's world now, Leicester are a big force. You're not leaving Leicester to go to Spurs. It doesn't happen. I'm sorry.
Unless the money's a mad thing.
Yeah, but even then, Leicester got better owners. Like their owners, you've seen their owners over the years and the progression of Leicester. Well, they won the league title. They got the money. They invested that.
That's what we said when they won the league title. I remember having a phone conversation with you when they won the title back in 2016.
Yeah.
I remember we saying, listen, they're going to be a big team from now on. I'm not saying top 2. But they're going to be in the top 6, even challenging for that top 4.
They rely
since they've won the league, innit? Because they invested well.
I was going to say,
they rely on making good signings for cheap
and getting a lot of money for a certain amount.
Ranieri as well, man. Ranieri was a G.
Well, of course, he won the league for them. But all I'm saying as well with Leicester, and we'll touch on their game now. When they won the league in 2016, I saw a lot of Leicester shirts in the ends. These Chinese men with Leicester shirts, I haven't seen them since. In the years since, when they won the league, I'm seeing Leicester with a shirt. Where are you, man, blood? I think these man change team every year. A big man team, but we move. So Southampton, Leicester, 1-1.
And this is the problem with Leicester,
Yeah, go on.
This is exactly the problem with Leicester because they played 10-man Southampton and drew. And now I'm talking about form going to this FA Cup final and how key it can be. Now Vardy out of form, there's a touch for
he wasn't confident, was he?
But also you got to look at as well is that, and I know you might not look at it as such, but there's a history in these competitions. Chelsea have been there, done that, been to finals, done that. Tell me the last time, apart from Leicester winning the league, was the last time they got to a final. You're looking at the promotion campaign.
I know, and we're talking about Vardy being out of
90s, isn't it, with Lineker and stuff?
No, after that though, they won the promotion things. I'm talking about just finals in general. So they won like the playoff thing, innit?
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Did they not beat Watford that year, or did they lose Watford?
They lost. They lost. You're talking about the semi-final. They lost to Watford in the semi-final. When they come up from the Prem, they won the championship.
So let's go back then to what you're saying. You're talking about potentially Lineker days being in the final. So for me, there's that looking at Merseyside Spurs, for example, as well. Then when you haven't got that in your DNA, so I'm saying sometimes it becomes more difficult for you.
And we're talking about Vardy being out of form, but don't underestimate Iheanacho in form at the minute. guy's a driller.
That whippage as well.
The guy he's a driller. He's dangerous. And what I'm saying is, Chelsea at the minute are a good unit, solid unit, organised and whatnot. But what Leicester have at the minute is a guy that's slapping
fearless
goals.
as well.
Fearless on the big stage. And these men will be pumped up for this game, innit? So you'd expect Chelsea to win.
I'm with you, bro.
I wouldn't underestimate Leicester on this thing.
What's more important for Leicester, top 4 or the FA Cup win?
Top 4.
No, top 4. And that sounds mad because FA Cup's a trophy, innit? But
they need to be in the Champions League, man. After they missed out last year as well.
I think
if they got in it last year, I would have said FA Cup. But because they didn't get in it last year and bottled it.
Is that
but
financially?
at the same time,
both.
At the same, right now, yeah, it'd be top 4. But when you're looking for the history and the grand scheme of things, the FA Cup would be a big thing. Taking the FA Cup.
Can I get you into the Europa League?
Exactly, but let's touch on this actual game. So, I mean, like you said, Southampton went down to 10 men very early.
What?
So, I want to get you man's take on this here because we saw last week West Ham Chelsea Balbuena get sent off for kicking the ball and then following through on the man, and it got overturned. So this week there was very similar incident happened. He's won the ball, followed through, but I was saying to you off camera that what he got sent off for, it wasn't dangerous play. He got sent off for denying a goal scoring opportunity. So basically, he's not getting sent off for the fact that his studs have gone high on the guy because he's won the ball. But what he's getting sent off for is the fact that the guy is technically flew on goal because the ball's right there, and you impacting him has stopped him from getting the ball. So you've denied the goal scoring opportunity.
If you're gonna say that, then I think that's fine.
Well, that was the thing. When I heard that was the reasoning,
then it makes sense.
It kind of makes sense, and you still weren't feeling it.
It makes sense. Like I do understand what you're saying, and I do understand the logic behind it. But for me, a guy's made a tackle in it. He's not then changed his foot to then stop him from getting there because he's seen a rebound of the ball. He's made an attempt for the ball, got the ball, and his follow through has stopped Vardy. Now, for me, that works exactly the same. If you're going for a tackle or go to win the ball and you follow through, that's natural. You can't stop yourself from doing that. Yeah. If he went for the tackle, saw where the ball went, swept up his other leg and scooped him, I'd understand. But for me, he used the same leg, he followed through with it, and so on. So I don't know, man. I think they overcomplicate football.
Maybe, but no, they definitely are. I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, I agree.
But I just think that when it comes to the situation, so even with the whole Balbuena thing or whatever, what I'm arguing is that he shouldn't be getting sent off for that. If you're telling me it's a foul because a man's caught him up here, I can hear that. Now, in this situation, for me, it's the fact that actually he won the ball, he's got the ball. But because your impact has stopped him from running through, and if you don't touch him, he's through on goal, you have technically denied the goal scoring opportunity.
Yeah, I agree.
So if that's what the red card's for, I can hear that.
I can hear that. I didn't think that was the case though.
Yeah, no, they cleared it up. So that was why. So initially I was thinking that can't be whatever, but when they said it,
that makes sense, and there's no point in sharing your
opinion. It makes sense,
opinion,
but the game is being overcomplicated.
It is, and we know that.
For me,
I don't think that's a complicated scenario.
Because how do you determine man just impeding him or not just making a tackle?
Whether your action has brought him down or stopped him from going forward.
So what? You can't now take a man, the ball, and a man.
Yeah, you can.
You can.
But obviously, it was a goal scoring opportunity. So
any tackle I make now, if it's going forward, going towards the goal, I can't. If I can't take it. The
scenario is unique because the defender's kicking the ball back towards his own goal. Yeah,
it's a goal scoring
opportunity. And the guy's running that way towards the ball.
So it's not a tackle. See what I'm going for?
Yeah.
I think if it's a tackle, I don't know how you can be impeded. If you're saying it's, I don't know, like something different, and this way it's complicated, bro. Because when I'm thinking about it now, I'm still complicating the game.
But I think the goal scoring opportunity thing is very unique because obviously if a guy's through on goal and you've brought him down in any way, then you have to. But if we're looking at it literally by the facts, you have denied him the goal scoring opportunity because if it wasn't for you, he's getting onto that ball and having an opportunity at goal. You can argue if the keeper might get there, so therefore it's not a goal scoring opportunity.
No, that's not what it's about.
That's different, isn't it? So
if Vestergaard was playing in a centre mid role, and he did that, and there was two centre backs in front of the guy that got the ball,
it didn't play on.
It was never a red card.
Red card, it didn't play on.
Yeah, or they might give him a yellow.
But it would be played on.
But that's why
there's no consistency.
But that's why they gave him the red because it was different because it was a goal scoring opportunity.
So I think
So that's where you understand.
I'm not buying it. And I understand.
Goal scoring opportunity has already been a rule though.
It
makes sense.
The guy's made a tackle for the ball. He's not taking the man out on a goal scoring opportunity. He's gone for the ball, won the ball.
Not intentionally, but he has done that.
But he's won the ball and then gone through.
I mean, we could be all night on that, but I think Yeah, I'm sort of with you, Pans, on that one. I think I understand it. I understand what they're saying on that. If it was dangerous play, I'd be like, nah, it's bollocks. But to be fair, so Southampton took the lead even down to 10 men. Ian actually handball. I don't think there's much debate on that. His arms were away from the body.
Yeah,
normally
that
the
was a handball actually.
this season, it's like, is it or isn't it? But yeah, handball. Ward-Prowse tucked the pen. And at that point, you're looking at it thinking Leicester could be falling away again. But Ian Nacho, this is what I like about him. I said it last time. I like the fact that even when he doesn't score, he sees a pass. He can get assists as well. He's not just a finisher. And the ball he puts in for Johnny Evans to score is a great ball on the money.
It is a good ball.
And this is why I think this kid is dangerous, man. I'm happy to see him finally doing well because you forget that Leicester signed him in 2017. That's 4 years ago, bro. For 25 mil, yeah. And he's just coming to light now.
No, yeah.
He's been there for time. So, big him up. Jamie Vardy should have scored.
Yeah, he should have scored.
When he cuts inside.
I think it was.
There's one where he chops inside.
Yeah, chops inside, yeah, he just smashes it.
Yeah, you just got to hear
he didn't place it, but
I was reminded to tell Jamie Vardy how to score it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, that's it.
You got no goal this month.
But I think it's a good result in the end for Southampton.
But I've actually got a match this weekend, you know. But yeah.
2 points dropped for Leicester. But yeah, man.
Yeah, but I think the point. I think Leicester. It's not guaranteed yet, but I think they should get over the line this time. Let's kick on. The next game we'll look at is Burnley West Ham. Now, West Ham, to be fair, we picked them up already. Picked up Moisey. I looked at this lineup and they had no Declan Rice, and Mark Noble, who would have played in his absence, was out as well. And you're thinking, okay, they've got a few injuries and whatever. But at the same time, Antonio's come back in. He's up front. And when I looked at the lineup, I thought, you know what? They got Ben Rama playing. They had Antonio, Jesse Lingard. I'm looking at the West Ham team, started thinking they've got a few attacking threats there.
No, they have.
Yeah, and to be fair, Antonio come back on the next thing last night. I don't know if you man saw the game.
Yeah, he's going on a bully vibe, fam.
Honestly, bully vibe. But do you know what he showed me? He's more than a bully. He's got quality on the ball as well. Like I see him receiving the ball and taking man on, and he just looked all around. He got his 2 poachers goals.
Yeah,
but he looked
do you
quality.
know what? They say poachers goals though. I think it's his movement off the ball and his willingness to get them for the
Yeah,
defender.
yeah, but
and I think you can't underestimate that because that's a skill in its own to be brave.
But
in
when
it,
you call it,
100%.
when a man's a poacher though, he's got that skill. Like you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's tapping.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying,
It's the
yeah.
movement and that. So
Yeah, yeah.
they're poachers goals, but there's definitely skill involved in being in the right position. So he's got that to his game, which he's obviously adapted because he's naturally a winger. So big him up for that. But even his, I was very impressed by his quality on the ball, receiving the ball, carrying the ball, finding the right pass. He had a great game last night, to be fair to him, and you can see. I mean, we were talking about him getting a chance for England. He's now declared his allegiance to Jamaica, innit? But if he was still on the England team, boy,
I love that he's declared his allegiance to Jamaica though. Love that.
Really, he's done it at 30 when he's like, you know what I mean? He tried it. He tried the England team, got called up, didn't get
Great
a
though,
cap.
still, man.
Nah.
Yeah, and there's bare man that's done that, you know.
Yeah,
They've had a whole wave of like Damari Gray, Andre Gray, Casey Palmer, all men that held out for England, and thought, you know what, now I'm Jamaican, now there's bare Liam Moore.
Yeah, the only one I could really rate, is who's the Bayern Leverkusen? I rate him.
Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey is Jamaican. He's Jamaican blood.
Oh, that's it.
He's Jamaican blood.
We get Germany now.
Yeah, these men, they're doing their videos for the Jamaica Instagram, Hi, my name's Casey Palmer. Next one. Yeah, my name's Liam Moore. Man's from up north.
Up north.
Next one comes. Yeah, I'm Andre Gray. I thought it raw blood. I saw about 7 man, not one Jamaican accent. But nah, big up you, man. You know what I mean? It's one of them ones there. Nah, but basically my grand. Big him up, man. Big him up. I see Damari Gray's gone there as well.
Yeah, the reggae boys, man. Come on.
But yeah, West Ham looked sharp. Ben Rama looked good last night, and he's a baller. Like we know from the Brentford thing, but he's techie. He looked good last night, and I think, you know what? It's going to be tough, innit, for West Ham. They lost that game to you.
Like what he said though, they have to win all 4 now.
They have to. But even if West Ham would end up in the Europa League, let's not overlook the monumental achievement from David Moyes.
No, that's massive.
It's still massive, but because they're so close to Champions League, obviously,
We got it.
that's what they're going to be aiming for. But let's not forget that achievement for them, man, because it's still big. Burnley
played well, you know, and you know what? I credit to Moisey and that for the win, but this game could have easily been a draw or a West Ham loss. Slightly, like Burnley played
I'm
well
trying-
and had
I'm
some
trying-
sitters.
I'm
Jay
trying-
Rodriguez missed a sitter.
Oh, there you sitter. And I don't know if you saw that one, yeah, but you know he sliced it wide, yeah?
Sliced it.
But even the first one that he got blocked, yeah, that was getting sliced wide as well.
Vidra had one off the line. As
Yeah,
well.
who actually scored for them?
No, Vince just went
Wood, penalty.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah.
Oh,
Vince just
okay.
went off the line, yeah. Was so slow, fam.
No, but
Like,
still.
honestly, so slow. I don't know if it would have rolled in. It was that slow.
Yeah, no, but you're right. They created chances.
But
didn't
you're,
they?
yeah, I agree with that, man. They could have easily nicked a point out of this Burnley, fam. Fucking Sean Dyche's boys.
Come
Yeah,
on.
Dutchy. See you in the Prem next year, mate. Done well.
Same again next.
Next game we'll look at is Everton Villa. And I'll be real, we talk about Merseyside Spurs. I had Villa to win this game. I just
It was
knew,
hot for them. Man.
I just knew, even after we let Everton beat us, yeah, I knew they're not making Europe. I'm telling you.
No, they're not.
Merseyside Spurs. We know about them.
I said end of.
That's it. Big win for Villa. Big win for Villa.
Yeah.
Two guys that scored in this game, we were talking about them earlier. Obviously, Ollie Watkins and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Or Lowey. Shit. Okay.
Come on.
Interesting debate in it because it looks like it might be a toss-up between one of them
Or
two
both.
Euros. It could, in fact, now with the 26-man team,
Could
it
be
could
both.
be. It could be both.
Ollie Watkins, we missed out on.
And
And it saved his life.
Yeah, it probably would have saved. Yeah, it probably would have saved him. Put you on the spot. Let's say it was a 23-man team. Who are you choosing out them two? Both on form, both. Any of you, man.
I want to say Calvert-Lewin, but I'd actually go with Watkins because I think he's a different type of striker. I know we've had this Kane argument before.
No. One way
But
to
I
make
feel
it
like-
look like you're not sitting on the fence. Go one way and then divert the other.
No,
You know what I mean?
but I feel like
So
I
you
feel
got
like
Kane-
Calvert-Lewin
Watkins.
would have been a lot more similar to Kane. So I feel like Watkins is a different option if you're running out of
Okay.
ideas.
Tasty.
That's how I would play.
Who's you
play.
going?
Yeah, it's one of them ones, isn't it? You don't take off Kane to throw on Dominic Calvert-Lewin,
Yeah.
but you might take off Kane to put on Ollie Watkins to get him behind the fences. So I agree.
And work rate and like.
But let's be
Yeah.
real though, Southgate is not putting off Kane unless the guy is injured.
No, of
or-
course.
Like,
I said this
I've
before,
seen
innit?
Mourinho force his captain on in the final, fam. And that's Mourinho.
Yeah.
When you look at Southgate, who's got no
Southgate,
credentials
no
whatsoever,
credentials, yeah.
he's paying him
So-
even if he's got crutches. Fam.
Big man thing. The other guy is there for show, or if Kane can't walk, that's it.
Blood.
There's no swapping Kane for no one, blood. Kane could be having a shocker. He's not coming off.
Yeah, no,
I wouldn't be
100%.
surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to force 90, fam.
Yes, it's just.
Not in a row though.
But yeah, like, you know, it's a good. What I was gonna say with Ollie Watkins though is that first goal. I loved that first goal. Hunting down the man,
Yeah.
pressuring him, snatching the
hungry,
ball off
man.
him,
Yeah, yeah.
and then you know what? I have to rate that goal.
Yeah.
Like, I'm real from him.
Nah, big him up.
I'm real.
Calvert-Lewin obviously getting on score sheet as well.
yeah,
like we
yeah,
said.
big up Calvert-Lewin.
The El Ghazi finish for the second goal. Yeah, no, techie. So I've got to big him up on that. Again, got to big up Dean Smith and Villa because when we look at it, obviously early on in the season, me in particular, we were talking about potential Europe and where we're at. Probably me, but
The loss of Jack Grealish is hurt.
it's hampered them.
Yeah.
But let's not forget, this is a team that survived on the last day of last season. So again, just like West Ham team, it's like, even if you fall short of what your new target is, it's still a great season. So Villa, wherever they finish now, it's a great season.
Considering where they
Massive
agreed.
improvement on the season before, innit? So
Agreed.
big up Dean Smith and the job he's done there. And just on Everton before we move on, is that, again, these bottle job clubs can get big time managers, but to change the culture of the club is a bigger job than people like give credit for. Even Mourinho going Spurs, like you've always been anti, you can bring your winning mentality to the bottle job culture, right?
But you still got loads of bottles.
What did he say?
You still got loads of bottles.
That man said, you got a bottle, loads of bottles.
No, I meant to say, well, you still got loads of bottles.
Oh,
Yeah, let me live, bro. Come on.
Oh, you lady, man, birthday plans and that. Come on. Hey,
You get what I was trying to say though, innit?
yeah, nah, the Prosecco touch, man, guys. Let's go, man.
Is it
But
more?
nah.
Is it more? Is it more?
Nah, to be fair, I was mocking the year. It went down quite well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
nah, it
you.
did go down alright.
It's alright, isn't it?
I wouldn't even mock you bringing Prosecco. It's the fact you said, I got champers.
Champers, yeah.
And man, look, and even before you bought it, man said, I'm bringing champers for you tonight.
Yeah.
Then he was like, I got champers. Then I go to him, man goes, you got any good to mix with it? I was like, what, with the champers? He goes, nah, it's Prosecco. Big man. Like, what?
I think there would be more if now they fucking throw it on the floor, fam.
To be fair, there's a glass on the floor, so that's my bad.
A glass? There's at least 2 down there, bro.
There's a bit on the floor still. We move! Next game I'll look at is Newcastle Arsenal, and I'll be real with you, I'm not looking to spend too much time on this game because Arsenal won, boom bam, fair play, yeah. But right now, our season is Europa League, innit? And Arteta got life the other day because he come with his stubborn antics playing the false 9 in Europa League and whatever, and it flopped, but you got away with it. Cool. This game, you play Martinelli. Aubameyang looks like he's back, so let's take the positives from this.
He said that last time, the guy was finished.
I was glad he played Martinelli, fam.
Well, he played Martinelli, got an assist.
I'm glad. I'm
Yeah.
not glad. I'm not a fan, but
To be fair, let me, because I've got onto my man and he scored. El Neni scored his first Premier League goal ever.
Shit. Man's a centre midfield.
he's still good, but it was a good goal.
Man's a centre midfield player.
He's a
Yeah.
good-
He's been there for about 7 years, and he's only scored his first Premier League.
No.
I mean, excited by it. They're not excited by it, yeah. No, the only reason I'll gas him up, yeah. Man was fasting. Yeah, man done the whole fasting thing, yeah.
And big up all the players that are fasting.
Yeah, no, that's real talk.
And still playing.
That
Wesley
must be a
Fofana,
task.
Also, I want
Must
to,
be
in a
Ben
way,
Rama.
slightly want to shout out the Premier League for making adaptations to the game finally in this era where they actually took breaks. So I think Wesley Fofana and that could actually
Wesley
take
drink
some
more.
food.
But we were talking earlier about them small steps, yeah. Ramadan's been running for the
time,
but that's quite a big step still.
It's a bit,
Rather than just ban social media for a week.
Yeah, actually make a change in it.
Like, man, stop
So
and
better
drink.
late than never.
Yeah.
Them
Them man ain't even started on number 1 team, fam. They haven't started. They tried to get their toes in the water.
So big up them, man. El Neni got to big him up. Like I said, I give him enough heat and that, and he scored.
Do you know what? I'm not bigging him up because his job's to be a defensive midfielder there, break down the play of the attacking opposition. So more time, do your job and I'll start giving you ratings.
Nah, I hear that. Well, this weekend he done his job, so big him up. But like I said, it doesn't mean anything if you go out to Villarreal in the Europa League.
On Thursday.
You know what I mean? And it's funny to just see, even that game, is up against our old boss, Emery, and he took a lot of flack while he was at Arsenal. But Arteta is getting away with a lot worse. Yeah. Let's be real.
All you man that got onto my man saying good evening,
Yeah.
If he wins and says good evening to you,
Well,
you're not saying nothing.
Yeah,
Trust
good
me.
evening, innit?
Man was saying good evening, yeah. Now I'm hearing trust the process, and we're 10th. And nah. So let's see how that goes there. But I won't look to spend too long on Arsenal, to be fair. Newcastle, lackluster performance, but I guess
it's another game where you have to win it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You expect to win it, man.
You expect to win it. I think Newcastle, they've got a few big wins recently, and they guarantee. Well, it's not
they're
guaranteed,
near enough, man.
but they're near enough safe. So, yeah, you can't read too much into that game.
No Joe Willock.
Yeah, no Joe Willock as well. Yeah, correct. Ineligible. That would have made a difference.
Mad.
Late goals,
man.
fam.
They would have slapped us up. Next game, Brighton, Leeds.
What a game.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this game.
It's a good game. I think what we're seeing with Leeds at the minute though, Leeds without Calvin Phillips in the midfield, different prospect. And I think it was Rafinha, no Phillips. So from time you're seeing that, it's like, okay, they're hampered. Brighton.
I called this one, you know.
You said Brighton.
I called this one.
It's a great game.
When I saw the Lallana, I was like, okay, yeah.
But this is why Brighton have always and have been calm, bro, because the squad is actually alright.
It's decent. Neil
Compared to
Maupay.
what's around them.
Can I be real? Neil Maupay, when he was at Brentford, I thought he was a driller.
Yeah.
I look at Brighton, I think this guy can't finish.
He is
He can't
Mitrovic.
fit.
He's
Bruh,
Mitrovic, fam.
honestly.
They look the same
Honestly,
century.
yeah, no, trust me.
But how sick? I'm not gonna go over the top. How much better do Brighton look now with man like D Welbs up front?
Oh, look at it.
He's like he's like filled in a gap, fam. He's doing so well for them.
Yeah, but
I mean, they're still
he's
as
never
good
been
at
clinical,
goals, but yeah.
He's never been clinical for them, man. But
Bruv, do you see his second goal?
yeah, I saw it.
Good finish. And that's why you can tell that he...
Maupay
you can-
doing that.
No, but you can tell why he has played at a higher level.
Yeah.
But you can also see why he's no longer there because it's inconsistent.
No, I understand that, innit?
But yeah, no, he's got quality. He's always
got
got
quality,
quality. Even when he was
yeah.
at Arsenal, I've rated Danny Welbeck. Honestly,
That guy.
I rated that guy. And honestly, even now, like if he was at Arsenal now, you'd offer something different to what we've got in it.
Yeah, trust.
That rough house thing, but yeah, no, big up, Graham Potter.
Man,
Yeah, he's one of the few managers that Bielsa hasn't got one over. Yeah, Brighton done a double over Leeds. That probably cements their safety.
Yeah, I think it does.
It probably does. It's not mathematically proven, but it probably does. And as we're looking at the relegation fight, the next game is one that's interesting. So West Brom against Wolves.
Midlands derby.
Midlands derby, the Black Country
sure.
derby. This was a game where West Brom, quite frankly, had to win. Having just dropped points at Aston Villa. Wolves, getting thumped by Burnley 4-0 the game before. They had to win. West Brom looked decent, and I've always said that on West Brom, I think that they've got a decent side. They've got players in there where you look at it, you think the keeper, Johnson, decent. The defence, you can't spend too much time on, okay, we know. Yakushalu.
Shocker, no, didn't they?
Yeah, Yakushalu in midfield.
Is that okay?
Conor Gallagher, okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yakushalu.
Diagne.
Conor Gallagher,
Yeah,
Pereira, we know. You got Diagne. Bear in mind, this is a team that's like going down. There's a few decent
There's a
players
few
in there.
decent man in there.
And I feel, you know what? If Big Sam was in there earlier, had another window at the start of the season,
They're up.
They're up.
No,
On
I
a big
agree
man
with you.
thing. So I
He's
know
had a full season, 100%.
because Big Sam, he specialises in the transfer market. Even if you look at, he brought in Yakushalu and Diagne and them, man, they've improved the team. They've improved the team. Oh, he's missed it. Yeah, no, they've improved the team. Pereira has looked quality. This game as well, I want to touch on Adama Traore. Because last season he was getting touted for Liverpool and all these teams, yeah. And when I look at him now, I think, I'm sorry, I don't like to call a man trash, yeah. But this brother, I'm sorry, you can't be that wham, that fast, that strong, and be that dead. You can't be. You can't be.
I think he's just been found out, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You see, that's me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Without the pace though, without the pace. But as literally you without pace, bro. Remember when we got the extensions?
Do you remember on FIFA 20 last year when we made Kes do the Adama Traore hack on Pro Clubs?
Yeah, he was live, fam.
It was live.
He was live.
That was funny, though.
Nah,
That was short wedge. Right down wing on FIFA.
Yeah, Traore, he's a... I don't know, man.
He's
but,
sometime-ish.
Yeah, I think...
He's just been sussed.
West Brom, they're not dead yet. But... Yeah, West Brom are not dead yet, but the writing seems to be on the wall for them. They need some champions form for the last 4 games. I think they need 10 points from 12 games. Yeah. Newcastle's running is quite techie as well, you know. So if West Brom could win 4 games, they got a chance in it. But it's whether they're going to win.
I don't think they're going to do it.
They're not winning 4 games.
Yeah.
They've won 4 games in a row since fucking.
Watching Diagne makes me realise why I need to do more running off the ball. Because when you're watching a man run that little, it's frustrating. So man, they're watching me, it must be frustrating. Because I'll be like, I'm not doing that running. But it's frustrating, big man. And you know what he does, yeah?
Especially when they're pro.
No, he does the fake, you know when man do the fake jog, yeah? You're not trying to get back, yeah? But you're trying to do the, someone's screaming, trying to fucking get back then. And you do the, you're not trying to get back, big man. You weren't trying to get big back. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's frustrating. But he scored a good goal, to be fair to him. He scored a good goal. He scored for Wolves. You remember this game?
It was a Fabio Silva.
Oh, they come off. That's the kind of stuff that when you're down there, it goes against you, innit?
Wasn't there a VAR blunder in this one? Was it this game? I just stepped on his face.
No, that was the next game. No, that's the next game.
Sorry.
Next game. Yeah, no, that's cool. But yeah,
was there another one?
So
was there a potential red card?
no, not
Bartley?
I didn't see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sam Johnson had a good game though.
Sam Johnson.
There was
quality
errors in the back for this
quality
game.
keeper.
Sam Johnson.
The funny thing is, yeah, because I heard Sam Allardyce say that if West Brom stayed up, the first thing you do is sign Yakushalu. Yeah. If you look, if they sign Yakushalu and whatever, they've got some decent players in there next season. But the thing with, like, we spoke about Villa. The difference is they stayed up last season and they can kick on and sign all these men. If West Brom had stayed up, you sign the few man you got, you kick on. You go down, it's a start again thing, and it's long.
I hear that.
Do you know what I mean? So I feel I've always liked West Brom this season. I thought like the defenders is what they've been lacking. We can tell by the goals they concede. Man, like Bartley and Ajayi and that. They might do well in the Championship, but Premier League is a different thing, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, trust me.
Different kettle lads.
Yeah. The last game, there's not too much to say on the last game. We know Sheffield United are doomed. Lowey
Terribly
early. That's been confirmed for a little while now. But Gareth Bale hat-trick. Something that will make the headlines.
Not fair.
3 quality finishes.
Last time he done a mad thing though, Pana said, he's not there, he's not back.
Yeah.
He's still not back.
He was dead after that. Fam.
Yeah.
So, do you know what? I'm now back in the Pana team.
Yeah.
I'm not even getting hyped over that.
I just think that as it gets closer to Euros, yeah, you're going to see this guy put in some top performances, yeah, because he's just tuning up for Wales.
Blood.
Honestly.
You don't have to tune up for Wales as well because he's captain and he's selected.
No, but I'm saying
Who the fuck is going to play Spain at Wales?
I'm about to say, Ryan Giggs telling them no now. It's the fucking next Donny
Yeah,
to get over.
listen, I'm saying no, but he wants to.
30, blood.
No, it's not.
He's the only pro
No,
baller
but-
that's ever could go around playing golf
No,
every
but
Sunday
it's-
and still be 30.
It's not about him getting picked for Wales. It's that he wants to do well for Wales, so he's tuned up.
He does.
So that's what I'm saying. So you'll see him now putting in top performances now as he's tuned up for the Euros.
But-
he's treating club football like some joke thing, blood. For Wales,
No, he is.
from time my man come and said Wales go for Madrid, he should have been cancelled, blood. They should have cancelled the contract. From the time he was done behind that thing, you knew what he was on, blood. Man's been warming up for these Euros for 2 years. That's all his focus is, man. Yeah, it's mad. But we know the quality. We've seen 3 quality finishes.
But I expect it against Sheffield United, man.
Yeah, no, okay, cool.
That's
cool.
why I'm not going to get hyped by it. Like, well done, innit? You got a hat trick. Like, that's calm.
Yeah.
Like, well done,
I
innit?
see Bill, like, respect me.
Respect me.
Respect me.
That's what you said, though.
You know how many things he's said at
yeah.
Mourinho since that Mourinho's gone though? We're playing up the pitch, we're playing. When you see the way Tottenham should be playing, that's when you're the big man. I don't know how you should be playing.
He played Southampton, Sheffield United,
But
and Man
he's
City.
saying
You got
about
Luton.
he's saying about when you got man further up the pitch and all this nonsense.
Nah, blood, these men will always come out with some nonsense.
yeah,
It's like winning
yeah.
games, fam. Nah,
Of course
they-
they will.
But good win for them, like, whatever, innit?
Oh, good. 4-0, fam. You ain't seen a performance like that attacking in a while. fam.
Yeah,
So,
pick him up. Son obviously scored a banger as well. Had a
Sonny
goal.
was one of the best
To be
players.
fair, it was obviously Ryan Mason's obviously coaching after 2 weeks. So I
Yes.
think that obviously he's just running them properly, mate.
Listen. Fair play to Spurs. Big you up, big performance, but yeah, Sheffield United, we know about them, man. Let's move on. Boom. Should we go donkey first or player of the week? What are you thinking?
I've got my player.
We'll go player. Pana said positivity. It's your birthday week this week.
Yeah.
Let's go player of the week, and I'm coming to Pants. Player of the week.
Okay. So, there was a few, man, not going to lie. D. Welbs was in there. Gareth Bale was in there. Whatever. But for me, I have to back my boy this week. I've got to say Kai Havertz.
Okay.
I have to, innit?
Yeah.
So more time, thought he played really well.
Yeah.
Secured us the 3 points. Was active,
Yeah.
confident, and hopefully, gonna give it some credit. It's looking like hopefully what we're gonna be seeing next season. So
Okay.
that's my done for this week.
Alright, boom.
So Pana's mentioned a few, and I think a guy that deserves it more than Kai Havertz, and it's not Gareth Bale. I'm gonna go Antonio. I
Okay.
think
That's a
the
good
guy,
shout.
we spoke about the quality
That's a
that
good
he's
shout.
shown off the ball. Do you know what? I just saw 2 goals and I just saw someone who looks like a striker for years.
Yeah.
Like played all their career striker.
Yeah.
He was a bully.
It's a good shot, bro.
And he won in the game. He won in the game on his own just for being bullyish to those defenders.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, for me, it's
Good
Mikel
point, good
Antonio.
Kes?
I'll be real, I don't want to do this one, but so I feel like I'll be fair in that, Man,
Gareth
be
Bale.
getting hammered. Oh, in fact, there's no one said Gareth Bale.
No.
Oh, I might as well.
Well, who's gonna say?
Who was going to say Sadio?
I was gonna say he scored his first goal.
El Neni,
It was
blood.
Ramadan.
Nah.
I was gonna say Nini. But yeah, Gareth Bale when he got hat-trick. You know, I was thinking deep with that one. Boy, was giving to Nini.
Staring into the moon with that one, bro.
That's against man's reasons were Premier League goal and Ramadan. That's it, fam.
Fam. It's a good achievement.
Nah, boom, come, bring it back. Yeah, fair play, Gareth Bale got the hat-trick and that, you know what I mean, warm up for the Euros. So I'm going to give my player of the week to Gareth Bale. There you go,
Fair.
Gareth Bale and that. Let's go donkey. They don't got that ready for me.
I'm going to go.
Come on.
I'm going to go because I don't think it was too many like shocking
Yeah,
performances.
there wasn't that many.
But it's been consistently shocking in a way for Jamie Vardy. So for me, you know,
I like
you've been known to be a prolific striker, 20 goals plus or whatever you look like. And I just think this was your chance against 10 men Southampton for you to dominate and get your goal, get back on form.
Yeah.
But luckily you got another striker helping you out because I just think for me, if he wasn't Jamie Vardy now, you'd probably be dropped.
Yeah.
Nah, fair.
So Jamie Vardy is my donkey. He's just can't find Bandon, mate.
Fair. And?
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with a J or Bartley.
Which one and why?
How poor they were from at the back for West Brom.
I can't even laugh, can't even weep.
Oh no, wait, man said a J. And I thought, wait, what did he do? I went, and Bartley. And I went, what?
They can see one goal.
Even though they were poor. Wait. This is
donkey, yeah?
I mean, the goal they conceded as well, yeah, was Carl Bartley clearing it and getting knocked off a guy and then looping up the keeper.
To be fair, you could keep a donkey for that, though, to be fair.
No, I'm thinking of Mason Holgate.
How did he confuse
We
the
all
two?
at the same.
No, blood.
All
No,
lying
man.
No,
He's
saying
saying
it,
U-turn, yeah.
Saying
Man
something.
said, nah, I was thinking Holgate from a complete different team. Okay, Holgate, yeah.
No, because I'm
Yeah.
thinking about the goal they let him
Okay,
poor play
you're
from the
right,
back.
yeah. Holgate, yeah. He could definitely get it.
So that's my
So
donkey.
what's your excuse for a J, fam?
Because didn't he do? No, I think it was either him or Bartley where they were playing with it at the back and they lost it as well. They didn't score from it though.
Oh, I don't know. Pretty bot.
It's in the front.
Seen. So yeah, man. The Holgate thing. Why Holgate fans?
Because it just proves you that sometimes get rid of the ball, fam. Stop trying to play this tiki-taka thing and the nonsense at the back that we're all trying to do. Even from Chelsea's perspective, everyone, if you can't do it, and you know you're in danger and you've got time, rosy it. Just do it. So that's my reason.
That's a Z.
Yeah, big facts. Do you know what? I was going to give it to Vestergaard, but I do think his red card was a bit harsh, if I'm being real.
No, I think it was.
It was a bit harsh. So, you know, it was. I get the logic in it, but I don't know if that makes you a donkey.
You man a fake.
I don't know if it makes you a donkey in it. So, boom. My donkey of the week is I'm going to do Ancelotti, because they give you the big build up.
Like that though.
They give you the big build up and whatever. The reality is, you've done no better than David Moyes, Sam Allardyce, and all of them, man. You've done the same job.
Better than Koeman, man.
Shit.
No, not Koeman. Was it the ball was Crystal Palace?
Oh yeah.
Koeman.
Yeah.
Now, big man team, because of Ancelotti, it's like, oh yeah, cool, yeah, whatever. But big man team, Sam Allardyce, if you finish 8th, whatever, done the same job. He gets less respect because he's English and whatever. You've done the same job. No Europe, no whatever. Bare man signed. It's Ancelotti, I don't care. Sorry. So, boom.
Fair.
On that note, that's another one down.
Let's go.
Episode 27. The boys are still here. We wrap it up. Box it up. Come on. Guys, first of all, get me, go on YouTube and that now. Make sure you like, share, and most importantly, subscribe. Subscribe. Not only that, we've got a competition live at the minute where you can win a Juventus shirt, exclusive Gucci collab, courtesy of my boy Kit Lord.
Yeah, big up Kit Lord.
Check out the Instagram page for all the details of how to enter. Come on, yeah? But here what? You know the drilly. You're rocking with us, you're fucking with us. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. You know the drill, guys. Stay safe, stay blessed, keep it real. We out. Come on.